Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Dawn and I garden in Zone 8B. And I have been stalking Facebook Marketplace and stumbled upon this gorgeous garden gate. I could not be more excited. We're going to get this installed today. I am always stalking Marketplace for garden finds and was just so excited when I saw this. And the price was just right. So I knew it was meant to be. We're also going to head out to Shades of Green in Frisco, Texas. They have 50% off of their glazed pottery right now. And I'm on the hunt for something for my desert rose and my Coleus tree. And for some exciting news, my daughter got engaged, so I am putting together some beautiful floral arrangements for her engagement party. As always, I'm so thankful you're here, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. If you're returning, thanks for coming back, and leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Let's get started.
You want to open it?
All right, let's see. Just give us an idea. Oh my gosh! Wow. It's perfect. You want me to hold it so you can see?
No.
Wow. Here, I want you to see it.
I can see it again.
Oh, it's going to be pretty. Yeah, if I paint it, I don't know what. I really like just keeping it the rust. It matches the arbor.
Yeah.
So what do you use and put it on?
Fence hinges.
You just got them at Lowe's?
Yeah.
So it supposedly came from a cemetery in New Orleans. That would explain the fleur-de-lis at the top. It's gorgeous. And I kind of want to leave it, but Rob thinks I should paint it. I like the rust and everything. I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments. Oh, you got it? Oh my God.
So we can even keep this.
Wow. This is the only holdup right here. So we think we're just going to notch into the fence. Here is the beautiful final product. Isn't it gorgeous? And I went ahead and put some chicken wire at the bottom just because we have constant critters trying to get into the backyard here. And I also didn't want my Lucy to squeeze through the post because it's wide enough for her to do that. But what Rob wound up doing, which looks fantastic in the end, he replaced the boards when he pulled everything off to put the fenced bracket. He just replaced all of the boards. It looks like it was built in or custom. He did such a good job with that. So we have a fence bracket here and then one there at the bottom. And then the gate actually just came with the L brackets here that just slip in. And as far as keeping it closed, we don't have to worry about it because it swings back into place and it catches itself. Here he wound up putting a little stopper. So that initial cut that we made, we did not have to do that. Or did we? Let's see. No, because what we decided to do was leave this gate on. So I just leave this propped open and keep the garden gate on there, and we can do both. So I will pull this out so I can fully close this gate if I need privacy here. So I love having the ability to do both. I'll show you the details. And I am planning on keeping it this white and rust. And I'm also thinking about maybe painting a couple of details on the greenhouse. so that when you look at it from this angle, let me show you. So when you look at it from here, I'm almost thinking of maybe just doing the door in a similar creamy white. I think that would be really, really pretty. I'm really wanting your input, so please let me know what you think. I think the one thing that is going to help the most about this is helping my polka climbing rose here. It had black spot really bad with all the rains we had. That wooden gate, it made it really difficult for this area to get airflow. So I do think that it's going to benefit my rose. It's starting to get pretty tall. I'm excited to harvest my own flowers for these flower arrangements. I am going to have to supplement with roses bought from Sam's because my roses are not in bloom right now. It's almost impossible to have everything in bloom at the same time. So harvesting some of my zinnias, gonna grab some sunflowers, some yarrow. I still have some Orlea, which it has gone to seed, but the seed pods look as beautiful in the arrangements as the Orlea itself. Let me show you what these look like. I love the texture of these seeds. My Mystic Spire Salvia is gonna look gorgeous. Grabbing some of that. And last but not least, I love the crepe myrtle buds. This is the harvest from my garden. And we got these to supplement these beautiful roses from Sam's. So pretty. Lauren loves bright, bright colors. And then just some greenery also from Sam's. And I thought I had floral foam, but I don't. So I'm going to have to manage without it. So I am not a floral designer, but I have been learning and creating arrangements for years. This is one of the main reasons I grow so many cut flowers in my garden. Since I don't have flower foam, I'm going to improvise with some tape and just create a little web pattern here on the vase tip. I love to have a constant flow of flower arrangements in my home. There's just a few things you want to keep in mind before you get started. When you're creating a floral arrangement, you want to consider the event or the purpose. So in this instance, we know we're obviously going to be creating for a romantic celebration. You also want to consider different types of greenery. You want filler flowers, focal flowers, and then you also want to consider seasonal flowers as well. First things to prepare your stems. So you can see my stems are nice and clean. I strip all of the leaves. You can either strip them by hand or you can use clippers to get that stem nice and clean to fit in the vase and look nice and neat. If you're making an arrangement, you also want to make sure that it can be seen from all sides. So if you have an arrangement that'll be sitting somewhere like on a coffee table or a center table, you want to go ahead and rotate it as you are decorating it. If you have a lazy Susan, that's an awesome tool to help, but just make sure you don't focus on one side or the front side of an arrangement. Unless it's against the back wall, and then obviously you're fine. Another important factor is to vary the height of all of your flowers and stems. You can see my roses, some are long, some are short. When you vary the heights like this, it is nice to add some dynamic and interesting movement to the arrangement. It keeps your eye going from here to there and from this flower to that greenery. Another thing to do to add interest is to vary the shape and texture of your greenery. This greenery has all different types of shapes. We've got the pointed leaves here. You can see the rounded shape, different shades of green. There's some eucalyptus in here that's a light shade of green. And then the dark greens that you can see I'm adding now. I'm going to be adding some silver greens in a little bit. I usually do like to make my arrangements out here on the back patio just because it usually makes such a mess, and I can walk around this table and see the entire arrangement while I'm working on it. I also just have so much space to work with. And my daughter loves baby's breath too, so we got some baby's breath. So I got these from my Arizona cypress tree, and I thought the gorgeous light green would be so pretty, but what I need is to make sure I can find the thinnest branches possible. And I'm going to save some of these for the little table arrangements. I forgot all about these gorgeous canna lilies. They will go with those beautiful roses. Oh my goodness, that's going to be so pretty. And I forgot about my Vitex tree as well. Oh, I'm so glad I thought about that. I think it's just a pretty accent. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I was saving the Vitex for this one. That one I would consider romantic. This is my happy celebratory one. My happy zinnias and yarrow and all those bright colors. I decided not to use tape for this one. I want more of like a free-flowing, whimsical, happy-go-lucky, free-for-all arrangement. So it's okay if things flop to the sides in all different directions. So Vitex blooms, perfect. I don't know if you saw it weeping from all of the rain. That was a previous episode. Chop some off, put it to good use. Such a good thriller and filler. Gorgeous too. Let them hang off the side. Wow, these are beautiful. Oh, I love this time of year. Okay. Okay, I definitely need maybe some more Orlea. All right, this is the harvest from the front yard. A little Gomphrena, a little Snapdragon, some oak leaf, some amazing daisies, and some greenery. So I think I just want the oak leaf to branch off onto the side. And let the greenery kind of stay on and do its thing. There, that is so pretty. And then we'll put one on this side. Maybe take off some of the lower greenery and do the same thing over here. Let's see. And then if you can kind of tuck the greenery under the flowers. There, very pretty. And if any greenery's in a way, snap it off, but let it drape. I did wind up adding a few strips of tape just to help with some of the support of these smaller flowers that I needed to go in certain spaces. The Artemisia is starting to wilt, so if it's still looking like this afternoon, I'll just remove it once we get there, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in and make sure it has water and see if it doesn't revive itself. Okay, let's do a full rotate and make sure we're happy with how it looks. Oh, I think it's so pretty. All right, let's do a rotate. Oh, I love it. I wish these would stand up a little bit more. Maybe I can. Let me put some greenery under it to help prop one up. I want them hanging, but I want them hanging, but able to see the happy face of the sunflower, you know? Well, in the end, I think they turned out amazing. I don't know what happened, but I guess I didn't take but mobile footage of the finished product, so I'll just have to share that with you. Did you hear Rob's excitement? He thought they were so pretty. I also made a cute little "she said yes" sign. I am saving all of the little arrangement to do when we get there. It was such a fun evening, and we're so excited about our new son-in-law. All right, guys. Well, I am here at Shades of Green in Frisco, Texas, and they have 50% off of their glazed pottery. And that's just something I could not pass up. I'm here specifically for a pot for my desert rose and Coleus tree, but anything that catches my eye that's a good price, I may go ahead and throw it in my basket. This sale goes on until June 26th. It's such a great time to pick up pottery. I usually try to catch a garage sale or look on Facebook Marketplace, but 50% off, you really can't beat that. Also, they have such a great selection. These round shapes really catch my eye. I love them. I think they're a little bit more pricey and more than I want to pay. This one is $79.99, so it'd be 40 bucks. Look how cute that is. But yeah, a little more than I want to pay for that size. So I'm going to pass that up. This is what's in my basket so far. I always like just this regular light blue, dark blue glaze. And of course, there's no price on it. And this is kind of exactly what I was looking for. This one's pretty cool, $24.99. So this would be about $12.50. That's something I cannot pass up. So it's in my basket. I'm going to ask about the price on that other one when I find someone. But I have my eye on this one. I love the size and the heaviness. This thing is fantastic. $80, so it's marked down to 40. And this is such a great deal on a pot like this. The heaviness is what stands out to me. This other one's pretty cool. No price. $59. Another cool shape. 54. I love these white ones. There's not that many left. It seems to be the most popular color. $250. I think they're worth it. I think this one's pretty cute. Let's see what kind of price we're looking at here. Oh, 70. So that'd be 35. That's a little too steep for me. All right. All right, let's head over here and look at all these cute colors. Look how cute this one is. Oh, it's not pottery, but it's cute. Look at this one, how fun. 79, so it'd be 40. As much as I love the green pottery, they don't always look that great with the green plants. So I don't know, maybe with white flowers or some red flowers. This would be 25. Gosh, aren't they so cute? These over here are just gorgeous. Big one right here is 69, I think. Oh, but here's a smaller green one. No price. Oh, I just love this green one. Why do the ones I like never have a price? The black is gorgeous. Boy, that's pretty too. It's 39, so that'd be 20. Wow, that's a nice one. And I need to check. I'm not sure if these would be considered glazed or not. I need to check on that. Oh my gosh, look how cute this one is. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. $3.99. These are just great to have on hand for $2.99. I don't think the terracotta is included. The red is pretty too. Just doesn't go in my yard. Doesn't match anything in my garden. I'm gonna steer clear of those. And I have all these over here. Lots of cute colors and sizes. You know, I'm always searching for the blue. This is cute. These are very fun. $54.99. So it'd be like 20, 27. Oh my gosh, look how cute. These are fun. So fun. Here's some more black. Wow, it is really gorgeous. This shape down here, I love this shape. That's cool. It's a smaller version. So nothing over here is priced. $84.99. So they'd be 42. Anything with the black is gorgeous because look at the green, the contrast of your flowers and bushes. Very pretty. $79 for that. That's pretty too. And then for the smaller one, $39 for the smaller one. That'd be 20. Those are really pretty. And again, I love this oval shape back here. Hey, I'm gonna get this one. It's a good size, and 40 is good for a pot like that. It's super heavy, and it'll let me put quite a few plants in there. I didn't come for these larger ones, but it is a good deal. So this is what's in my cart right now. I really want a variety of heights. I don't necessarily care about this one's appearance as much, but I like the taller height. But these two are the same height. I need to decide between the two. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and get this cheaper one. Cute, cute. $30, I think, because of the shape. Cute. Get the bigger one for $40. Much bigger. I got all of this for $100. What a deal. So this little arrangement happened by accident, and I didn't necessarily coordinate the pots. I love the pot that the Coleus tree is in, but I feel like the foliage is kind of busy and the pot is kind of busy. So I wanted more of a simplistic pot for this Coleus so that the attention isn't fighting between the pot and the foliage. So I think I want to go more for a solid color. I will repot it into that, and then the desert rose in the white pot. It has 2 really large holes at the bottom, which is awesome. It's a sign of great pottery. Look at that. I have a thin little piece of slate that I'm going to put over these holes so the expanded shell doesn't fall through. The desert rose can be poisonous, so just be careful to wear gloves. It's poisonous to humans and pets. It prefers 6+ hours of full sun and likes a cactus mix. Since I don't have a cactus mix, I'm going to just stir in a lot of this expanded shell and create my own. They also love being root bound, so I don't want to use a pot that's too much bigger than the pot it's in. This variety is called Ablaze. This little desert rose is amazing. I forgot it was in my greenhouse. My greenhouse was closed off while we were on vacation in that heat and no water. And I came back and it had new growth on it. So I'm just going to try to do this without disrupting root ball. And this is one that I will bring in the greenhouse in the winter. It's a tropical plant, so it's not going to take the cold weather at all. So I'll plan to bring it in when temps drop below 50. But I can't wait to watch this thing grow and make more blooms. You always just want to be careful when putting rocks at the bottom. You don't want to plug your hole. A lot of people use different things. I just happen to have these little slate pieces handy, and that's why I'm using that. Coleus likes dry soil and good drainage. So I'm just going to add. I'm only using this because I have it. Normally, I would just do regular potting soil. I've been working on training this little tree for about a year and a half now. And I don't think I need my support anymore. I think the challenge is going to be getting it out of this pot, y'all, because this pot is kind of an unusual shape. Have to dig. Can I do this without breaking my tree? Whoa, that's a big root ball. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So I'm hoping by repotting it. Oh, I broke a branch. Shoot. Oh well, it looks good from one side. But I was hoping by repotting it, I'll get more growth. I'll probably put some root stimulator. I just want to make sure it's centered. And then there's this middle section right here that I'll probably prune that hard woody growth off. I think what I'll do, since I have a new one, is start a new plant. This goes for Coleus, not just starting a tree, but just for starting new Coleus as well. You're just going to remove the leaves, as many as you can. And to start a Coleus tree, this is really our starting point. You're just going to bury it and water it in really good. Where these nodes are is where your roots are going to come out. See this node right here? I'll wait for it to focus. I would scrape that node. And then you're just going to bury it so that those nodes are under the dirt. And then water it in really, really good. All right, that other pot
You can see its size in relation to the other pots. I have a rose bush and an Asian jasmine. No, not an Asian jasmine. I forget what kind of jasmine that I need to pot up. Let me show you. Those are in my container garden. Look at the container garden right now. How beautiful. I'll be giving you guys a tour very soon. Hope to get one done by the end of the month. But here is the rose.
It's my miniature coral rose that my dad gave me. It's in a plastic pot. And also here's the Arabian jasmine that is my great grandmother's, also in a plastic pot.
Those other two pots that I have, that's what I'll be putting in them very soon, very soon. All right, everyone, I'm so grateful you joined me today, and please be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share. Turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. All right, I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.